Hello, long time no see, or if you forgot about me, which is entirely probably what happened. I'm Grace. I am a photocard collector, and this is my first YouTube video in like 5 months, probably. We are going to be storing away some poca market. This haul I got from Poca Market. Just got it in today, and I thought, what a perfect reason to store some photo cards and make another video. Let's get started with 17. All right, cool. So here we have my 17 binder. Nice little OT13 cover. It's the only one of these D-ring binders that I still have and use because I don't really like them too much for most of my collections, but for some reason, I really like my 17 collection in here. And I'm sorry about the glare. It's just kind of is what it is. But yeah, as you can see, I collect June selectively. So I only collect one photo card per version of the album, and like try to avoid a bunch of cards that like look exactly the same. That's kind of my new thing. I try not to collect all the cards if they all kind of look identical. So yes, I have, and I'm just starting with You Make My Day. I honestly don't really love his other photo cards from before this, and they are so expensive. I'm like, is it really worth it? Nah, not for me. So yeah, we're just starting there, and I'm adding a couple Japanese photo cards as, you know, ways to fill up some of this and just keep this layout, which I really like. So yeah, this is also simultaneously kind of like a collection like overview because yeah, it's been a while, and almost all my binders I think I am going into, not all of my Stray Kids binders, but that's fine. And then here I have it set up for FML. So as you can see, I'm only collecting one version for each of the albums, the Kino if I can, the Weverse version, and the Carrot version. And if you hear a loud noise in the background, I'm trying to mitigate it, but it is a train. I live right next to the tracks. So yeah, that is what it is. Here's my non-album section, and very nice. Here's like more random stuff, or I guess this is album technically. This is non-album. And I have this In the Soup card, which I bought randomly because it was cheap and cute. Because why not? I had to get 40 photo cards, or I decided to do that. And that'll probably be my last Poca Market order for a while. I've done it, I don't know, maybe 3 times. And now they let you do 40 cards, so that helps bring down the price a little bit with the shipping, but that's cute. So anyway, I bought some kind of random cards just to like fill up my cart because I just wanted it to come immediately because I'm sort of just in the mood, and so many comebacks, I can't be going on Mercari Japan right now. So that was my compromise. But anyway, enough rambling. So now I have pages that have all of my photo cards for the other members, and I have them selfies and then the concept cards, and these are all from like D-Icon and the fan kit. So I have this random Joshua. Again, I just kind of wanted to fill up my slots so I could ship it ASAP, and I didn't even show you, but I forgot. I'm so rusty. I haven't even been showing you the cards, but yeah, this is Joshua's Hengare. I don't even know which one. I think it's Hana, like the first one. But yeah, that's so cute. I just like having random cards of all the members. I kind of decided I'd rather just keep my pulls and maybe trade for June if the cards are going to be more expensive, but his cards are usually not that bad with the select exceptions. Face the Sun was a nightmare, which I almost collected in full and then decided I would drop it, so that's fun. I just passed where I need to go. But anyway, it just brings me joy. So I have the 8 card from Sector 17, and it's so pretty, and it was a good price. Yeah, he's probably like my 4th or 5th bias in 17. There's so many. That's why I like to collect all of them. They're so fun. But yeah, that was it for 17 and this big binder, and the rest are all going to be mini binders. So I will be right back. All right, so my next binder is my fun A5 wide, which is definitely new since my last video. But yeah, I have my Seraphim collection, which I do not have anything for today, but that's okay. And then these are all set up for the next era. Oh my gosh, we have aespa, who is having a comeback soon as well, along with Le Seraphim. Oh my gosh, cannot talk. And and I'm very excited for that. But I also have TXT and some Stray Kids Top 3 stuff in here, which I will be splitting up in my next paceable package, my K-Addy haul. I have another A5 wide sitting there in the warehouse, so I can split up my girls and my boys. But anyway, I did not even explain what this is and what I'm doing. So I used to collect just Taehyun, and I finished his album collection, and then almost immediately after that, I decided to not further collect him in the future, because I don't know why, but for me, TXT and I have like a love-hate relationship. Not even a love-hate, it's just like hot and cold. But I don't know, recently I have just been into their content, into their personalities, and I love their music still. So I was like, why don't I just collect 3 members? Wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't it look so pretty? So I just have a random page of Taehyun's album cards from before Thursday's Child, just because why not? I had space there, because I wanted to keep the sets all together for the other albums. And yeah, so we're doing that now. And my other like major record right now is Subin. My original bias was Yeonjun, and he is still probably number 3. But Taehyun is like technically my bias. I don't know. I have a crisis with TXT on the daily practically. So yeah, we just decided to settle for top 3. I only have Taehyun's right now, but next Mercari package, I'll definitely get some of the other members. And to be honest, like I was kind of scared of collecting TXT for a bit, like the other members other than Taehyun, who is affordable, thankfully. And I was looking on Mercari Japan, and I was like, you know what? These prices are okay for most of them. I mean, some Subins are still very expensive, but I mean, it's not that bad. And I did pull this card, and that was also one of the reasons I was like, well, okay, we might as well. I'm not going back to like our Subin with the teddy bear or the gummy bear or whatever on his face. So whatever, this will be fun. And I think it'll make me more excited to collect TXT, even though it's more members, more money, but hey, I think it'll be fun. So I have all of Taehyun's except for the farewell version, and then the Weverse dark back card. That's what I called it. But yeah, this one I have, and I also pulled Subin here. And I was like, great, one less Subin card I have to buy. So I think this will be really, really cute. And I'm very excited. I think it's going to look so good. I love their cards. Like, they're so pretty and cohesive, and they're all different too. That's what I love, is all their concepts are different. I guess these are kind of the same. So I kind of lied, but whatever. Close enough. Yeah, then I have my Stray Kids top 3 stuff that I no longer am like really focusing on. I'm now doing very select top 4 pobs and other things, but mostly just album cards from now on. Stray Kids are my ults. I used to want to collect OT8, and then it was top 3, and then it was top 4, but top 3 only for pobs and whatnot, except random IN stuff, which I still have today. So yeah, anyway, long story short, we're collecting less for Stray Kids nowadays because I want to collect so many other groups and things, and I think this is a good compromise. All right, on to the next one, and it's actually Stray Kids. All right, so next up we have my one of 4 Stray Kids mini binders, which is ridiculous, but it is what it is. So this is my just Han and Seungmin binder, which is all the cards that I don't have Lino for, and just don't think I'm ever gonna get. So, or I'm just not that like keen on. I don't need all the members that I collect of my top 4. But yes, all my pulls from Lino and just like the random ones I bought over time from before No Easy, I will be putting in a different binder. So these are just the rest of their album cards, and I'm almost done. I already have all of Han's, but I'm almost done with Seungmin's actually, which is very exciting. I can't figure out what this is. Okay, here it is. And we have this card here. I'll show it to you. I already covered up the back because I bought a bajillion Amifa sleeves on Mercari Japan and ended up not really liking them. I don't know if that's a hot take, but they're kind of thick and hard to store cards on the back, and some of them are even a little bit wrinkled. I don't know if the quality, I've kind of heard other people say that the quality is not as good as it used to be. So I don't know, but I decided to use it for a couple collections because can't go to waste. So that is all for this binder. Next, we have my top 4 album cards. Again, actually, these are all of their album cards I just reorganized this literally like 2 days ago. These are all their album cards through Christmas Evil. And then I have a new binder from everything Ordinary forward, including all the pobs and things that I started collecting then. Okay, we've established this. So yes, like I said, I started trying to collect all of Lino's cards and I was like, nope, no ma'am, that is too expensive and I just can't do it. So anyway, again, I found a couple random ones on Instagram, and there's like a group order that is theoretically coming at some point, which I don't know. At this point, I'm kind of seriously doubting, but we'll see. But yeah, I think those are easy enough for me to get for Lino. Yeah, nowadays, I kind of don't really join group orders anymore for the most part, except with super trusted gomes that I know are legit, and that's only a couple. So I am, not really joining group orders. I'm tired of waiting so long and not knowing if any of my things will ever arrive, like being scammed, worst case scenario. So anywho, long story short, I'm just buying on Mercari Japan basically, and very selectively on Instagram, and then Poca Market. So I have to go based off the prices there. So I got this Sungmin, and we are going to fill up for Lino and Ian because these ones are not as expensive. And I figure, why not? I pulled this card. I was like, okay, well, I simply have to collect the rest. Okay, I think that's it for this binder. And we're obviously complete for those. I decided, well, I already have Lino's, so like, fuck it, let's just collect Ian's, even though it's ugly. It's fine. Anyway, and then I have all my Pacific and like Mahagrid stuff in the back of this one because this will not be expanding most likely. Cross my fingers. I don't think it will. So yes, we are then gonna move on to the new binder, quote unquote new, with Ordinary forward. And I do believe I do have one card for Innie today. It's a POB that I didn't get for him at the time, but I was able to find it on Poca Market for a reasonable price. A lot of his are somewhat reasonable, which is nice. So I am able to get a few things for him after. And I also got this set from Poca Market after the comeback. And it wasn't too bad. It was probably about $16 per member, like if you average them out. He was actually the most expensive for this set, surprisingly. But yeah, they are so cute and I love them. Yeah, that's it for this one. Next one is ateez. All right, here we go. Here's my very cute Yuno and now Hongjun binder because I couldn't just collect one. I had to collect 2. Except I'm not going to start collecting Hongjun until Fever Park 2 because again, your girl does not want to be spending like $20 on an album card. No thanks. I'm good. So I've just bought a few of Hongjun's cards, and I'm not going to get that for Hongjun. I have a few of these, just a few, but slow and steady wins the race. How cute. Has the A on the back. That's fun. Oh, I have this one. Oh my gosh, they're so cute together. I love it. And they have their radio show together. It's just perfect. They are meant to be together. And then we have epilogue. So yeah, I pretty much have all of Yuno's cards except for some of the newer ones. Decided to collect more of this because originally I was like, well, they all look the same, so I'll just collect one per concept. But I like it to have the limited and one of the regular photo cards. So yeah, we're just gonna have duplicates, or not dupes, but you know what I mean. Similar looking cards. It's fine. And then I have one Yuno non-album thingy. I got his winter merch and it's so cute. I don't even care that these are the same card, but just slightly different because it's so pretty, so cute. But I got the Valentines because he looks like a really cuddly boyfriend and it was cheap and I like the back. So why not? That is my logic when collecting, It's cute and cheap and I want it. So yeah, that's that. I still need to find a pub or something to go here. I do have Mingy's Target card, and I was like gonna trade it for but I just didn't feel like it, so I didn't. Anyway, that's it for ateez, and next up is NCT. I actually have 3 different binders that contain NCT members, but yeah, we're just gonna start with Ranjun. And this one, I made kind of a drastic decision last night, and it's a little bit drastic, like I said, obviously. I just haven't been enjoying or finding excitement in collecting Ranjun lately. And I don't know if it's just because I haven't really vibed for the last couple comebacks. Glitch mode was like what sucked me in and made me stan, and I just like fell in love with Ranjun. And don't get me wrong, I still love him, but I just am not that, I don't have that fire in me to collect him. So what I did is I just selected the cutest cards that I think look really nice together and put them here, and then I put the rest in the back just to like, just see how we feel. But I think it looks really cute. I don't know. I think it looks really nice, and then collecting will be less stressful. Not that it's that stressful, but I mean, I pulled that, thank God, even though it had a printing error on the back, which is not, that's unfortunate, but you can't see the back. So yeah, it's great. And then I have select pobs and things and merch related to albums. And then we have other, which is the section we're going to today. And it is a Dream Laundry Shop card that I saw on Poca Market and thought was cute. And I realize now that I don't have the correct sleeve on this card. Okay, well, this is not even a card, so it's just a placeholder. So yeah, we got this cute little selfie. He's very cute. See, I still love him and I like his cards, but we're just dialing back, like way back. And I used to try to collect everything, like for just a hot second, like for glitch mode, and it was, what was I thinking? Anyway, I think this is gonna be a really cute little collection, but yeah. Moving on. All right, I have every color of the Luca Lab binder, by the way. Yeah, I kind of went a little ham and decided to buy every color and pattern, and I still have like 6 Beyond D binders. It's ridiculous. I have so many, but whatever. They're cute, and I love them. So yeah, this is a new edition, theme of this video, but it's Doyoung and recently Jungwoo. I just sort of spontaneously decided I wanted to collect Jungwoo along with Doyoung. Yeah, so I'm actually just gonna go back from sticker. I was like thinking about getting more of Doyoung's older cards, like pretty much all of them. But I think I'd rather just collect Jungwoo along with Doyoung. And it's perfect because Do Jung just came out. I enjoyed it a lot. I got this one, right? Is that it? Yeah. And they're not that expensive, actually, which is nice. Even Doyoung is not too bad, depending on the card. We got his Universe jewel case, and I already had some of Jungwoo's cards because I did buy random ones that I liked. So yeah, we're actually, not too bad, not too shabby, pretty good. 2 baddies, yes. I was actually gifted that in a Secret Santa, so that was perfect. So we've got both of Doyoung's regular album cards, and we have Jungwoo's Korean press, and I didn't mark it off, but we do have his digipack. So I'm actually done with all of the ones I'm collecting for Doyoung. I just need a couple for Jungwoo, which is not bad. And I will definitely pick up more when I have my next Mercari Japan haul. But like I said, that probably won't be for a little while. I don't have any of their... Oh, wait. This is AO. I am stupid. That's why I was confused, because I knew I didn't mark it as like on the way, but I did write it on there. I just didn't switch it. Okay. Never mind, we're not done with 2 baddies. Here we go. Yeah, the cards are still a little bit expensive on Poca Market, so I'm probably just going to get them later on Mercari when the prices go down. Yep, random stuff. Okay, we're actually going to just do a little detour because they're in this binder, which is P1 Harmony. Teo, I kind of just decided to finish all of the album cards I was missing, and I got this random cute unit with Kehoe. Even though I kind of overpaid, especially for these, but I just said, fuck it. I just want to be done. And the reason I did that is because I found these older cards, and they were a really good price, and I wasn't even sure I wanted to collect them at that point. But since they were kind of cheap, and I was already trying to burn money to get all these cards, I just hopped on that. So, in you go, Teo. What a cutie. I don't even own these albums yet. Or I don't know if I'll even ever buy them. Maybe. But yeah. Very nice. I like his pink hair. And Siren, or that's Siren. Scared is my favorite P1 Harmony era. TBH, they've never quite gotten back, to that really, really good sound. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like they are heading towards a more NCT-ish sound, and I just realized this was off-center the whole time. This has probably been happening the whole video, but oh well. Yeah, anyway, I just haven't connected with their songs as much for the last few albums, to be honest, although this last one was better. But I'm hoping the next one will really blow me away, and I will be super excited again. But I still like them a lot. I really like the members. I really like Teo, and their album cards are not as hard to collect as they used to be. Oh my goodness. Whew. All right, here's where this unit's going. I feel like I am talking so much and so fast, so I really apologize. I've had a day today. So yeah, and that's it for last. When are they gonna have a real comeback? I know they released Thrill, right? But they didn't have an album, and the song was just okay in my opinion. But anywho, on to what are we doing next? I think the rest of the NCT random cards I have. We'll just do a quick little swapperoo. So this is a binder that is for just NCT and ateez extra cards for the other members. Because again, I kind of like having a little bit of variety. I actually also kind of made a decision about these cards last night. I believe it was last night. I don't know what's time. And I decided that I would just have one card per member for the other members. And if I get another card, I either have to trade it for my bias. Like if I pull an album card, I either have to swap it with the one I already have if I like it better, or I should trade it because I just want to keep all my cards and all my pulls, and that's just not sustainable. So I think this is cute. Yeah, some of the members I have more than one because I really like them, or I just have a lot of their cards and it makes a even 4 pocket. So anyway, so I have Johnny. This one's so cute. I love the open shirt situation and this little smile. So that's why I bought that one. I basically just bought one for every member I don't currently have a card for. So we have 10 and Win-Win. And I have this one for 10 from Resonance Part 1. It was the most affordable, cute card I could find. And then we have this Win-Win from Kickback. Go next to my Ayo Digipack pull with this iconic hat. So yeah, if I pull a Jaehyun card from my Singular Perfume album, he will be up for trade. No questions there. Yeah, so next we have Xiaojun. As you can see, I didn't have very many of the other Wavy members, with the exception of Henry, because I've only bought one of their albums ever. So yeah, this is the first situation, which is Haechan, and I pull him so much, and I just wanted to keep all these cards. So here they are. And then I do have 2 for Jaemin, because he's also a bias for me, an NCT Dream, and then Shotaro, who is so cute, and I love all these cards, and I actually have 3 of his, because it just filled it up nicely, and I love them. And then Sungchan, I didn't get out of my box, but here he is. And then we have Chunla and Jisung to fill it out. So I just thought it worked out really well. Yeah. I do not have any other random ateez, but for this one, I just literally have a bunch. And I got this. I couldn't help myself, and I'm so glad I did. I bought the actual merch, trying to go for it. And just, these are random cards I pulled or bought. And for ateez, I am just in an ateez phase a little bit, so I'm just kind of keeping all the pulls. I just like it. And then these are all my other various NCT cards that I may or may not let go of, depending on if I keep this whole setup, which I think I will, but you never know. I change my mind like every other day, so we'll see. Okay, I think we only have my 2 random binders, and that's only 2 cards, so we are almost done here. Yeah, so these are the binders I had at the beginning, because they're the only, some of the only ones I've actually decorated. These are 2 of my original ones, and we have since gone way beyond. But yeah, we'll just do my boys really quick. So I have BTS, where I thought I might collect Yoongi for reals, but decided against that. But I'll put his pulls from, what's the album called? I am totally blanking on what his album's called, but it's so good. So I'll put my pulls in here, and I have the other members' solos. I bought one of each of the or one of each of their releases, and then I have my random TXT cards. And I just realized when I took out my Taehyung cards, I didn't take these out, and I don't know what I'm going to do with them, because I kind of don't want to get rid of them, but I also don't really have a good place for them, because like no one will buy these or like trade or do whatever. So I don't know, we're just going to put those over there, and we're going to take these pages out. But I did buy this Humankai because it's gorgeous, and it was $1, so couldn't say no to that. Couldn't say no. So once again, I should probably try not to keep, I mean, now I definitely won't be keeping my pulls because I need to trade for Yeonjun and Subin without a question. But these are just some pulls that I have from the last album, and maybe I should try to trade, but I haven't been trading a lot. Again, I'm kind of just not into Instagram and the whole trading community thing, to be honest, lately, but it's fine. I will be trading, though, actively when comebacks happen. Yeah, then we have Random P1 Harmony, because I love them, and I will be keeping probably a lot of my pulls from P1 and buying the rest. And then I just have my random Extraordinary Heroes spread of this OT6 set that I really liked. Found on Hallyu Superstore for cheap, so I got it. And then we have some One Us, who I don't collect fully, but I got their albums. And that's it. I don't know why I showed you the whole thing. I don't think you're that interested, but again, this is also kind of a collection overview, so bear with me here. Okay, and then the last one is girl groups, random girl groups. Although I do collect 2 members of NMIXX, I almost added in Haewon because I'm crazy, and I had room, or I wanted to put all my girl groups that I collect in the A5 wide, and then I looked at her prices on Mercari and was like, okay, never mind. And these fit really well in the A4 or A5, I mean, the regular A5 or pockets. I just didn't collect one of the limited for Entwerf, and I actually can get all of the cards for this, for aespa Go, because they all fit. Yeah. Okay. Random Le Sserafim pulls, which again, I will trade most of these, but these are like POBs and cards that I didn't need for my 2 members. So yeah. Slash, I just really didn't want to part ways with Sunche because she is so cute, and Kazuha is pretty affordable on Mercari Japan. So anywho, okay, so the next one we have is aespa, and this is my random other cards, but since I put them in the A5 wide, I only wanted to have the 3 selfies for girls, and I already bought their polas because I was trying to fill up an 8 like layout at the beginning, and I was like, well, the polas are cute, I guess. So I just got these 2, and then I pulled Giselle, and then I decided to put them in the A5 wide, and then I had these left over and was like, well, okay, at this point I just need to collect OT4. So I just bought Karina's, and it wasn't terrible priced, but yeah, that's cute actually. I like that. And these again are other pulls. Yeah, so I don't expect a lot of these sections to grow too much, but I also have ateez, and I low-key kind of collected a little bit of yeji during Cheshire, but that's like gonna be a limited thing. That's not a thing I normally am gonna do. And then for some reason, I just had to get more of these because I pulled these two in my album and was like, okay, well, I guess I'll buy the next two cheapest ones, and that's what I got. And then we have some Dreamcatcher, which I bought these randomly, and then pulls. And then I got these cute 50/50 cards. Oh my god. Best pulls ever. One Everglow album. But yeah, this is where 50/50 will go, who is a group I'd love to collect, but probably won't be able to. Oh my gosh, I feel like I just talked for like, I don't know, like did not take a breath that whole time. So anyway, this should be a somewhat quick one, but hope you enjoyed a little bit of photocard storing, collection overview, all that good stuff. Yeah, till the next one. Bye.